Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Riding on the Strom. Start this baby up. Let's get going. Where are we? We are on Refugio Road in 101, which is right on the coast. And where are we going today? We're going to Halama Beach to get a hamburger. I'm celebrating the install of my peg lowering brackets. You see how that goes. An 18-wheeler. So, it's going to be a little bit windy out here along the coast. I wasn't planning on videoing this, but you do see a lot of the water, and it is kind of nice. So, and it turned out not to be a foggy day. Usually, you can get it kind of foggy up here, and you can't see anything. So, but as I said, the new lowering peg brackets have been installed, and I don't notice a dramatic difference, but I do notice a difference. It is a little bit better. I think it is really problematic for taller riders on the Suzuki 650 V-Strom. Tall seat, lowering pegs, I think it gets you closer to something better, but overall the geometry of the bike, and because of the frame and the way it is engineered, or just the geometry of it, the ergos are going to be bad for 6-foot tall people and up. And as I said in my video, you know, my wet boots video, where I talked about the differences between the 1000 or the 1050 now versus the 650. It was basically, if you had the money, buy the 1000 if you're 6 feet tall or over. You know, don't go through all the rigmarole that I've gone through just to get this bike to fit me. It's just, you know, a lot of people out there are going to say, oh, well, I'm 6'5" and I ride fine on the 650. I understand that, but because of my background, and it really is a pet peeve of mine. I mean, to be more subjective about it, I really have a big thing about being too big for some bikes, and talk about frame sizes and things like that. I actually have a video where I go on a rant about Harley Davidson making bikes for little people. You know, take one bike, I don't care which one, do a big frame, a tall frame for it, larger frame, which just makes everything bigger. That's what you need to do. So, and a lot of times with people on Harleys is they'll take a Harley and they'll put extended controls on it, they'll put a different seat, they do everything that we've kind of done on this bike. And I've seen some of those, and they get very Frankenstein-like. I mean, you really just need to start with a big bike to begin with, and then tweak that, you know. It really is beautiful out here. I got the 360 camera in place. You can see me sporting the Hornet X2 helmet from Shoei. Hornet X2? Yeah, Hornet X2. It's a little bit tight. I'm having growing pains, and hopefully it'll break in a little bit more. But it's not the easiest thing to get on and off of, but we'll see how quiet it is. I mean, it can't get any windier than this. I mean, this is the true wind test. And hopefully the microphone is on and everything's working. And yeah, so we are just heading out, going north on 101, which actually picks up along the ocean here, like Highway 1. Really is a merging of both. I mean, this is considered Highway 1 and 101. and then we will go to Halama. But with all that said about the V-Strom 650, I think that one of my favorite things about this bike is the fuel mileage. I just can't get over the MPG. And talk about a reliable bike that you don't have to worry about. But then you add on the thing where you don't have to worry about the freaking gasoline. I mean, this is stress-free riding. Now, it only came with cruise control. What other things going on in bike news? Well, as I was at my shop, it's also a Yamaha shop, I finally saw my first Tenere 700. And I thought it was awesome. And we turned it on, started it up, saw the lights and everything. So they really take care of me in Santa Barbara Motorsports. So I got put on a waiting list, you know, I got put on the list. So a lot of people, they put deposits on these things, they pre-order them, and then when they come in, they flake. You know, it's like this big impulse thing where they gotta get the... So I put on the list. I have to admit that I am intrigued about dirt riding and going off-road. I think more in the sense of not so much the sport of off-roading and doing jumps and going nuts and crazy, but actually exploring the outdoors and being more outdoors. That's all. I don't know what that means, but that's my sense of it, you know. I really didn't think I would have that kind of interest in it, but the more and more I do, the more and more I like it. So and you would think somebody, and I'm kind of a noob, you know, when I was a kid I rode dirt bikes, but mostly I'm a road racer, I'm a pavement guy. I don't do a lot of off-road stuff. I mean, I'm not terrible, but I'm certainly not, I mean, wouldn't profess to be any good at it. And even though all those rider aids and traction control things and all that kind of stuff seems like a good idea for a noob, I am attracted to the Tenere 700 and the simplicity of it. Like, I'm kind of attracted to this bike, the simplicity of this, you know. And but it was really interesting to see it in the flesh. And it is tall, so if I fit on it, which is nice. And I do like the tall fuel tanks because I'm tall. I understand having stuff low and having a low center of gravity is more preferable, and I understand that. But for me, you know, I just like having that tall thing that I can, while I'm riding sitting down, I have my knees are not sticking up in my face, you know. So, but yeah, put my name on the list. I doubt I'm going to get one, but now what's going to be interesting is, can I get through the gate and buy a hamburger? That's the whole point of this video. There is a hamburger shack at the park, at the beach. And is it open or closed or what's going on, you know, based on COVID? So, and California has actually gone through some reopenings, so a lot of things are opening up again. And, Ferrari. Now, Lompoc is, if you don't know, is the home of Vandenberg Air Force Base, where we shoot up a lot of satellites and missiles, and missile tests and a lot of things. So we try the throttle lock again. It's 77. That's right. You can probably see the dash. All right, let's turn that off. mean, it kind of works, you know. But I think, yeah, one of my videos, I posted a link to a video where they show how to properly put this on a V-Strom. They want you to pull the rubber back and get a better grip of the Atlas throttle lock on there. But it seems to be working kind of okay where I have it now. And it was working before. I just made the mistake of moving it. You get it in place and it's working, don't f with it. You know? I mean, you can use a little screw and tighten that thing, but don't take it off. If you got it set and it's working, that's my mistake, because I took it off and put it back on, and ever since then it's been so try it again. 75. This is all 75. This is relatively flat. See, it's working pretty good. No, see, it went up. It usually drops. Yeah, see, it'll start losing speed. 73, 72. Yeah, so here. Yes. Llama Road. Well, I thought there was a light, but I guess I was wrong. I remember missing this completely the first time I came up here. It's all right. We gotta fix it. Ooh, cows. That's my old joke when I say, why do people say moo to cows when they ride by? What do they want the cow to go, ooh, hey, there's a cow driving that car. I haven't been out here in ages. Camping full, camping by reservation only. So that means at least it's open. So I don't understand. Or to see a camper. I am hungry, so. What else are we doing for the bike? Yes, let's keep talking about V-Stroms. One of the cool things about V-Stroms, don't tell anybody, is the catalytic converter is in the f***ing muffler. So if you do a slip-on, you do a decat. Does everybody f***ing know that? So that's one thing that's going to be done. It's not for speed, it's not for noise, it's not anything for that. It's for purely for weight reduction. Everything I do is weight reduction. And one thing I didn't do, and everybody's going to gasp, so prepare yourself for the shock. I have not put a center stand on this bike. Oh my God!
You bastard!
Blasphemous! How dare he not put a center stand with me? Oh, well, you gotta have a center stand because when you're going out and doing everything. No, you don't. Yeah, it's nice and everything, but it's fucking heavy as hell, man. So no. This is my fun bike as well. My long distance bike and my fun bike. My fun bike is too heavy as it is. I should take a picture of a sign that says pumpkins. That's the weirdest thing. I'm coming up on this camper. I actually used to surf out here. You can believe that. And they actually repaved the road. I mean, that was like 20 years ago. 30 years ago, I should say. So that's good. We can get around Little Joe here. Looks clear. Okay. Turn on my signal to be really cool about it. And then put my signal back. Oh, wow. That is a mature passing there. Using my turn signals and everything. But we all have our own little idiosyncrasies and what we like and what we dislike. And the whole reason to get this 650 was to get something lighter. And that's what I've done. And as I've said, if you're older, it's better to get lighter bikes, not heavier bikes. People tend to get heavier bikes when they get older, and that's when you end up having physical problems and hurting yourself. Lighter bikes are going to be better for you and easier to manage and ride. So there's no shame in getting, ooh, that was an awesome car. What was that? Maybe a 78 Catalina or something? I don't know, but that was cool. A big land yacht, convertible, and it was clean, man. It was clean. It looked pretty original too. You know, a lot of these things are resto mods, but wow, that was cool. That was cool. That made my day. Now, the springs and the exhaust do not hamper me from going on a long ride on this bike. So the peg and the seats did. So I'm not going to sit around and wait for all that shit to be done before I start going some places. Like today. I mean, this is a pretty long ride for me. I think I'm in the wrong gear. It's been years since I've been, wow, that's nice. It's been years since I've been out here. Yeah, but see, something like this, you know, it's very crappy pavement, canyon carving. You know, it'd really be nice to have some springs that can actually handle my weight. And because I'm slowing down to compensate, you know, I can't go as fast as I would like because the suspension is compressing too much. And I don't remember it being this tight in here. Interesting. My camera's still rolling. But this is fun. But boy, I really feel a lot more, a bigger sense of freedom with these pegs. And that, you know, on these types of adventure bikes, you know, you really can just get lost. You can just say, I'm going to go in this direction, see where it takes me, you know, spend the night in a hotel or go camping or whatever. And that's the beauty of it. Not having to think about that kind of stuff and just go. And be comfortable too. Can I pass this person? Maybe? Wow, this is nice out here. I don't pass people like this. Thank you. I'm gonna wave. Ooh, a bridge. We're almost there, guys. Now, the other thing I gotta think about is how much are they gonna charge me to come in? I think it's a pretty small fee if you just want a hamburger. So, we'll see. It might be as much as $10. It might be a day fee. So, it's gonna be kind of interesting. Now it's funny, the lower pegs are not scraping or anything, so any kind of fear of that is, now that I say that, it's probably going to happen, but yeah, I mean, they're really not as low as I thought they were going to be, so my concern about that was unnecessary. So don't worry about that. And I don't think it's really limited to people who are tall like me. I mean, I think that the pegs are kind of unnaturally high to begin with. Good, pretty dry out here. What do I have to say? Let's see if we can get around this guy. I don't know. I hate people who speed up, man. Just let me pass you. But I have been doing some bad passing on this bike. I really need to be right up on their bumper before I make my move. That was an example of a bad pass where you start your speed way down. But you know, I haven't been on this road. I don't know this road. I don't know where to pass. But I certainly don't want some minivan in my video. But in general, I don't miss the power. I don't wish that I was on my MT10. You know, loping along is okay with me, especially on this bike. I mean, that's what it's made for. And but I am riding a little bit spirited because I'm hungry, A, and B, this is a video, and I want it to be a little bit more exciting. Like that turn where I just almost ate it. Just kidding. That was kind of a double apex turn there. No guardrails, just thought I'd let you know on that. Extra dangerous. Extra danger. Yes, I'd like extra danger. Would you like extra danger with that? Yes, I'd like some extra danger with my motorcycle ride today. Okay, we are going to, oh shit. We're going to we're going to remove all guardrails for you. See, they did add extra danger. This is newly paved, which gets my rocks off. This is just, it's usually shit, this road. I mean, to be able to go fast, you know. Boom. There's the money shot. Ocean. Ocean time. Wow, look at that. All the different colors of blue in that ocean. You've got kind of a, wow, that's nice. I'd like some, would you like extra ocean in your thing? Yeah, I'd like extra ocean. Looks like the hamburger place is open. That's good. Looks like a lot of people are here. That's good. So, anyway, I am starving. It is 1:43. I haven't had any lunch yet. Let's get down to the place. It's an interesting place to park. So kind of go down and around. Not much surfing though, it's a little too blown out. Not much of a swell. It's okay early in the morning. Sometimes it's alright, but 2 o'clock, man. I doubt it's gonna be doing anything. So I wonder how long the line is gonna be at the burger place. So here's a cattle crossing. Check for trains. Wow, that is nice. I think I'll just sit out here for the rest of the day. Me and the tall seat will hang out at the beach like we did before. At least it's sunny here. This is nice. Ooh. there's a big line. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Ride safe, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, gosh. I just want to get a hamburger.
Yeah, no problem. There's motorcycle parking right by the store, and you can just park right there.
Oh, I don't have to pay?
Nope, you're good. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I don't have to pay. That's cool. Oh, man. Let's get a hamburger. Oh, I went down the wrong way. I think I did. Oh, no.